Hey, it's ArcArcade 73. I've been playing Arcade Paradise on the side, along with Balatro and a couple other games. Like I said, I'm kind of taking a break from YouTube. Something came up, and I'm like, well, I should share this at least. So there are going to be some spoilers. So if you have not gotten the game Knuckles and Knees, then please do not proceed. Maybe save me for another time, but there is what I thought originally was an exploit for the game, but obviously a lot of people know it, and it does get more difficult, so that's a little bit of an interesting thing. If we go into Knuckles and Knees and go into leaderboard, I am currently sitting at number 5 on the global leaderboard. If I hadn't, I have a regular job. I work a regular job. If I didn't have a regular job right now, I could get higher. I don't know if I could get to first place at 1.4 million, or yeah, I mean 300,000. I was halfway there. Another hour and a half, and I probably could have grinded up to second place. You know, if I had a 10-hour day, I guess I could get there. But there are a few things about it that the points do escalate a little bit here and there. But so does the difficulty. So at first I thought this was an exploit. Afterwards, I'm thinking that it was actually pre-programmed into the game because it actually scales in difficulty. We're going to go ahead and show you the exploit real quick. So I had already finished the game, this game, once with this character. What is he level at? 95. There's a goal inside the game. We'll go back into that. One of the goals is reach max level with all characters. There's 4 characters, so I started grinding with him. I think he was level 70 when I beat the stage. Maybe he was 60. I don't know. Not the stage, the game. But yeah. We'll just go into it and we'll show you. Like I said, there's spoilers here, so if you haven't played it. Oh yes, so this was, she was probably closer to her level. She had power 1, but she had some speed and some HP. Those are the things that you can level as you level. So she's probably, I don't think I really want to, yeah, you know what, we'll play with her just to show, because it's not like it's, what the heck? Okay, he's gonna be weird. Can I move forward? She doesn't have that much power to her. Okay, she does take 3 hits. Normally the barrels take 3 hits. I wasn't sure if something different was going on there. So this exploit-ish, built-in exploit is pretty close. It's gonna be on first stage, and it's gonna be relatively soon. Like I said, there's a spoiler up ahead. If you haven't gotten this far, you don't want to watch, but you should definitely save it for another time. Or if you want to get on the leaderboards, pass me, pass first, whatever. This would probably be the way to do it. I am curious about a few other things to this as well. Yeah, we're basically right here after we beat these guys up here. Okay, so we have, if you look in the upper left-hand corner, 631 points. We're going to move a little forward a little more. We're probably going to have another fight. Okay, we'll get this barrel too. No. Okay, almost ruined it. See if we can get the barrel first. Can't die here, though. This is my weaker character. Alright, there we go. So, this is the Easter egg. Again, if you haven't seen it. King Wash. So you can actually go in here, and there's video games in here, and you can actually play a video game inside a video game inside a video game. But when you exit, if you look to the right when you exit, it didn't do it. You know what? We're going to go back in and see if we can. It might be. I did learn one glitch on this, so we're going to hit X, never looking left. Nope. See, that didn't do it either. Sometimes it only lets you go so far in the alleyway backwards. So you can only get like this chest here, and that would be about it. But I realized if I start looking left first, I was able to get into that extra alleyway a little bit. I'm not too worried about how much I die or not here. So like this right here, this would be about as far as you could go, where if you look to the left before you hit X, leaving the King Wash, you can actually get to that second barrel. And that's the thing, this is actually a loop right here. So you can actually just keep running this and running this. Now at first I was going to give this strategy because I thought I had this cool strategy going on. I was building, as you've seen with the character earlier, I was only building strength and HP in the character, because you don't get combos. Once you get to a certain power level, you start hitting these guys and killing them with one punch. Well, as time went by, you've seen what my score was at. It's, was it 150,000 points? 155,000 points. As time goes on, the characters get more difficult, and you start getting larger combos. I think when I was starting on the last character before I got this score, it took about 3 hits to kill a thug with just your basic power 1 punch. Afterwards, when I was at this level, I think it was costing me 33 or 34 punches to take down one person that used to take 3 punches. So obviously they did scale it. They did kind of mean it to be in here. It will continue on. So whatever difficulty you decide to, kind of like a difficulty thing in a sense, if you want to go hardcore mode, which I did. I ended up, I didn't die here. I decided to go a little bit further, and literally the next character killed me. I'd lasted a very long time against them. They were down to just a couple more punches, but they just wiped me out. I think one hit on them when I left at 155,000 points, one hit took about 2/3 of my health. So you can see how these guys are going. I don't want to go too far into this loop, but you can see what's going on here. It also, when I seen it, I didn't think about the leaderboards. I thought, oh wow, this will be a great way to get the XP and get all the characters to level 99. So if you don't want to get on the leaderboards, but you do want to get the extra unlocks on this, this would be a good way of getting XP, because there are, 4 different things that you can get from the barrels. You can get food, like that right there. You can get a gold bar. Nope, that's more food. You can get like a stack of gold bars, which goes towards your points in the upper left-hand corner. You can get a XP boost, which would go towards powering them up. And then there is also a heart, which will basically fill your whole heart bar up. So there's the XP boost. Definitely juggling them is something that you have to do later on. It's not too worried about, but I was doing a lot of the low sweep kicks, and I would just kind of juggle them back and forth. I would try to get, like, there's the heart. So there's the heart that gives you the full health. This is kind of the combo I was doing most of the time when I was fighting in here. But like I said, that would end up becoming... You can see I have an 18 hit combo right there. That was getting up to 72 or 73 or somewhere in the 70s. I thought I was going to end in the 60s because I had been in the 60s forever. But it did end up in the 70s there. Let's see. Let's see if we can get up to... It didn't take too long for those combos to get up to level 20s. Let's see, still just 18. And I kept wondering, is the combos giving XP, or what's giving XP? Because it does seem like things were getting difficult, but it did seem like the points were going faster as well. And I realized it's just like, it's not the combos directly, but it's the amount of hits that you can do. That's 18 again. So yeah, you can see I'm at 4,000 points already. I'd beaten the game, and I'm like, I wonder if I got on the leaderboard with beating the game, and I didn't. And then I found this cheat, and I'm like, again, I wasn't thinking of the leaderboard, but I was thinking of, I wonder, if I can use this to power up quicker. We'll try and keep going until we can get to a higher combo than 18. So you can see that... Oh, come back here. But, yeah, I wasn't planning to use it for leaderboard, but after I'd done it once, I'm like, I wonder, that was weaker than 18. I wonder if I did get on leaderboard. I don't think... No, I did. I had gotten to level 33, so, which I was surprised on. Oh, that's something I was curious about, too. We'll find that out here in a second on the next loop. We'll finish this off, get our combo here. When they're all together, it's nice. 18 still. We'll keep going. We're going to keep going. Short video. Mostly exploit. But I did want to check one other thing, because I realized how much I was getting per day on the game, and I'm wondering if that changed by getting a higher rank in the leaderboards as well. Still 18. So let's see here. I think it's going to be I think it's points, every certain amount of points that you have. I think once you get to a certain amount of points, that's when the enemies basically end up getting tougher. 18 again. So you can see how this would take forever. I believe it took me, I took breaks. I took potty breaks basically, or whatever you want to call them. But I took breaks every now and then. Finger breaks. But I think it took about an hour and a half maybe to get to the 150,000-ish points score. We're gonna try to aim for 10k. We'll see if the combo changes that point. I think that 18, that was a quick 18. Oh yeah, we did talk about checking to see. I can't remember if it's this game or a different game that was earning me 90 bucks an hour. Mm, 18 still. Okay, let's open this up real quick. Machine settings, 90 bucks an hour. So it did not change the amount. Oh, I can go medium difficulty. It's the same cost. That's interesting. I also realize you can beat these up. This one right here, Snake, is the one. It shows your scores on them. I'm at 12. I need 15 to get the bonus off of that. But that wasn't what I was doing at this point right now. Oh, we did get higher. 21. So there's about the first level of going up. I'll just go right back out. All right, I think we're gonna call it here. We know it wasn't higher on points, so that wasn't a thing. I thought it was cool to get to 5th place. You know, if I had the time and I had the energy, I would have went higher. I would have probably aimed for 1st, but it's not a day off for me. Anyways, feels like there was something else. Nope. Something else on the leaderboard that I wanted to see. Still 5th. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, if you want to beat my score, if not, there I am for now. If not, you also know the way of. Oh, let's exit out so we can see how far we level this character up. That was the other thing I was gonna say. So I didn't know that it had escalated. So I was going to give this whole strat on how to build a character out. I was going to be, and I mean, I think if you're doing it early on, it does make sense to do this a little bit. Don't build the power, build the health up. And I really don't understand what speed does, honestly. I don't see much to it. I almost want to just kind of die to her. She's the one that killed me on the last character. She's a little stronger of a character. Whip has distance to attack with. just gonna beat up this car real quick, don't mind me. If you didn't know you can do this, it's a good way of getting your level 50 combo. Man, you can see these guys, now everybody's just a little more powerful too. So even doing that a few times and then doing the run normally might get you some crazy points. I'm not really sure. But it's also going to increase the difficulty. Alright, let's get popped. We're almost close to death anyways. Here, go ahead, somebody hit me. Let's see what we'll do. We'll get a level up and we'll call the video there. So we got 16 levels off of that. She actually had some extra damage. It was the other one that has 0 damage, but I wanted to try her. We'll just go 8. You know what? I don't know. What if we... 13, 13, and 4. That'll be for the future. Alright, that was it. Mostly a little exploit, aka not an exploit, in Knees and Knuckles in Arcade Paradise. You guys have a good one. Bye.